Hi, my name is Litho Freeman, and here today at Nosebleed Fliques, we bring to you a story of personal triumph. A tale about a man who wakes up every morning solely to place a smile on each and every one of our faces. With full display of selfless service and ultimate humility, he stands alone in a society filled with greed and selfishness. We bring to you American Hypeman.
State your name for us.
Michael James Winterfeld, a.k.a. Smurph. That's with a PH.
Smurph with the PH, man. How you doing?
I'm doing very good.
How old are you, Smurph?
I am 31 years young.
Nice, nice. How's it feel?
Feels just like 29.
I just can't hold it together. I just can't hold it together. I just can't.
Could you please tell me your official job title?
Well, the official job title is Shaker Board.
Shaker Board?
Yes.
Tell me about that. How do you feel about that name?
Well, personally, I think it should be awesome guitar playing. Woo! Yes.
That should be on the application.
That should be on the
guitar
application.
Playing.
Woo!
How many O's go with the woo?
I would say at least 10 to 12.
10 to 12 O's?
Yes. Gotta emphasize that woo, yo.
Just let it go.
In the small town of Perry, Ohio, Smurph is a known star with his safety vest, his acoustic guitar, and his distinctive singing voice. If you haven't noticed, Smurph works in the wonderful land of $5 pizzas, always hot and ready. And I got a chance to speak with one of his coworkers.
What's your name, sir?
Tim Yapko.
How long you been working at Little Caesars?
About a month and a half.
How you like it here?
It's pretty cool, man. Ain't too bad at all.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Do you eat a bunch of the pizza here?
Not really.
Do you know Smurph well?
I've known him about as long as I've worked here, maybe a little longer, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How is he?
He's a cool guy, man. He's a really nice guy. I think he's the type of guy that would take his shirt off for you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's out here every day almost, man, spinning his little guitar, man, out in the freezing cold, in the rain, man, just doing it like a champ.
How's the reactions when people come inside? Do they say much about him?
I've heard some applauses and stuff, actually. Yeah, totally. He gets a little recognition, not much though, man. I don't think, probably nowhere near as much as he deserves.
Yeah. Why do you think there isn't an interest in people like that? Because we see them so often.
I think probably some people probably just blow it off like it's just some advertisement tactic. But man, I think they need to get some recognition.
Hell yeah. When I was out with you earlier, I noticed that there aren't any strings on the guitar.
No.
Sir, you have taken air guitar to a whole new level. Please tell me of the process.
Oh, it was easy. I started off with a cardboard guitar, and then a couple of guys that I worked with bought me that one for my birthday last year, and just continued on with the strumming. Can't let children out, can't let children out of your sight.
Tell me about the application process to the job. How did you hear about it? How did you go about trying to get this job?
Well, I actually had friends that worked there that thought I'd be a good fill-in for whoever they had doing it before me. They were like, I know a guy, he's wild and crazy, he don't care at all, he's got no shame. So I walked in one day, manager was like, you start tomorrow. I was like, cool.
Later on that day, Smurph invited me to a place that he described as his local sanctuary. A place only known as End Zone.
Beer, the next best thing from weed.
Like any other guy, Smurph is a man who enjoys a nice game of pool, nice cold brew, and the occasional convo with the other bar patrons. But throughout the night, I could feel the energy building inside of him. A breaking point was near. And then the DJ played Cotton Eye Joe.
Whoa.
What band made you want to perform as a young child?
I would have to say probably Genesis.
Have you ever been to a Genesis show?
Unfortunately, no.
I think you're still playing.
I believe they are. Phil Collins is the shit.
Shout out to Phil Collins.
Shout out. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
As I watched, filmed, and laughed at Smurph during his incredible performance, I learned one thing about him that night.
For you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do.
That you're at the stage in which you are becoming a street performer, being known by the local newspapers, and just bringing joy to everybody's life. What can you now tell me about life?
Well, things used to get me down a lot, and I'd get in these real bad funks and just like hide from the world. But the older I got, I was more realizing of you just gotta let the small things go and just be happy with yourself, and that happiness will exude off onto others.
And just like that, he's back to work. Rain, sleet, or snow, he's on the sidewalk providing smiles to people during their daily commutes.
I am not good in front of people.
Oh,
I
well.
couldn't imagine being in your shoes, sir.
Well, like, over the years, when you learn that stuff, eventually you start realizing that not everybody's going to like you for what you do, and you just can't let those people bother you, because there are going to be haters, and they're always going to be hating, and you just got to smile at those people and be like, I'm not going to allow your misery to make me miserable.
If you had a certain movie that inspired you to be the way you are now, what's that movie?
Coyote Ugly.
Coyote Ugly.
Absolutely.
Well, let's thank our lucky stars for Coyote Ugly, for without it, we may have never been exposed to Smurph.
Has anybody ever told you have a Kid Rock chin?
No, my mom would tell me that I had a Kirk Douglas chin growing up.
Kirk Douglas?
Yes.
Google him.
Kirk, absolutely.
I don't know who Kirk Douglas is.
Mike Douglas's dad.
Who is Mike Douglas?
We'll figure that out soon, won't we?
We'll be right back.
Well, thank you for your time, and hope you enjoyed this edition of American Hypeman. For KNosebleed Fliques, I'm Litho Freeman. Until next time.
world.